No end to the crippling economic crisis in Sri Lanka after 2 months of shortage, protests, political turmoil. Cash-strapped Lankan government now plans to impose fuel rationing scheme from next month onwards, under which guaranteed weekly fuel quota will be assured for registered customers in filling stations. Now, Sri Lanka's energy minister took to Twitter to announce this new scheme, with state's monthly fuel bill climbing to $550 million from $200 million just 4 months ago. He said that the system is likely to be in place from the 1st of July, but failed to mention how much fuel motorists will be allowed to buy under the new system. Currently, the island nation is facing severe fuel and energy shortages with long queues at fuel refilling stations, with thousands waiting in line, some for days even, and hours-long blackouts. The government struggles to meet its daily demand, failing to import basic necessities due to shortage of forex reserves. In mid-April, the government had ordered fuel stations not to pump more than 4 litres of petrol for a motorcycle. Amid the ongoing crisis, the government has declared a special holiday for public servants and schools today due to transportation issues and difficulties operating offices. Tomorrow onwards, offices, schools, they will be closed as June 14th is a public holiday in the country. The Wickremesinghe government has clarified that only non-essential offices will have a holiday and assured that the essential government services, those will not be disrupted. Meanwhile, the last of the fuel shipments under the Indian line of credit will be arriving later this month. There is no further indication on the sustenance of future supplies, which are dependent on India's assistance. Now, 2 weeks ago, Lanka had also received a shipment of Russian crude oil, but with devaluation in currency along with rising inflation, Lankans are facing difficulties in purchasing basic goods and essentials. Now, for more updates on this story, our correspondent Dasoni Athoda has sent us this report from Colombo. Listen in.
Despite the Ministry of Power and Energy assuring that there is adequate fuel stocks here in the country, and with today being named a special government as well as a school holiday, many fuel stations across the island continue to be closed off, like the one I'm at right now, as they have run out of their current stocks of fuel. That's not all. Motorists continue to line up at these closed off fuel stations with the hope of obtaining newer stocks, even by chance, in the coming few hours here in Sri Lanka. This is all part of Sri Lanka's worsening fuel crisis, which is also a part of the prolonged economic crisis here in the island nation. Stay with WION World is One as we bring you the very latest. Reporting from Colombo, I'm Dasuni Athoda.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.